Okay, so we're finally rolling here again, and I got my RTV and the buzzer from the school. Timing is everything. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to put sealant on the mating surfaces of this crankcase, this engine case half. You cannot put a gasket on these. These have to be, it has to be a form of gasket material, an RTV or something of that sort. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to run a bead of RTV all along the edge here. And when we put our case halves on, that will cause this sealant to fill in all the low spots, and this will essentially make our gasket So by putting the RTV on the gasket surface, we put our case halves on, everything will seal up very nicely. We want to put this everywhere where there's shiny metal or shiny aluminum. Even up in these areas where the oil passages are. Because let's face it, the last thing we want when we get this all back together is a leak. Oil can get around these, where these bolt holes are, and you'll wind up with a leaky bolt. So we want to make sure that we get everything that we can. Now, the last thing you want to do is watch a video where there's not much going on, but with putting the RTV on, it is critical. And so we want to make sure we've got it everywhere we need it. Okay, RTV applied. Make sure our O-ring is still in place over here on this side. And it is time to set our upper or our right case half on, and then we'll start installing our bolts. Now, you don't want to be in a hurry when you do this. We want to make sure we go down nice and carefully. Make sure everything lines up good. And sometimes you may need to take a soft mallet and just to assure that everything is seated. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the bolts in here, and then we'll put some Loctite on them, and we'll start torquing the case halves together.